Hello everyone, my name is David Eisenberg, and today I'm going to be showcasing the game I'm currently working on, and it is called The Final Boss. Once it's finished, it's going to be an endless shoot 'em up game with like some upgrades and stuff. So I'm going to showcase my code, and I'm going to show off what I have so far. It's not much, but I've been working on it for a week, I think, so I mean, there's not much that I could have done yet. So let's go ahead and go over to the code. So first off with the code, just expand that a bit. Yeah, that should be good. So we have just some variables here that will pop up later. This is just me getting the input so you can move the character around. This is some developer cheat stuff so that I can test to make sure that the boss's different stuff is working, since I don't have a lot of the mechanics that we programmed in later in the game, and yet I need to be able to test different stuff, and so I have this developer cheating stuff here. Then here's the firing, and I have a cooldown, and the cooldown is right here. It's a public variable, so you set it in Unity. And then here's one of my many attempts at making it so that you run into the boss. When you run into the boss, it triggers something, which I haven't programmed in yet, but here's the final version of that. Basically making it so that it triggers player death if it's the boss or a boss projectile. But I was going to make it so that if you run into a player projectile, something happens, but like I don't think it's possible, and you'll see why later. And then I have invalid tag, just as like a catch method. Here's the player death method. All it is so far is it just makes it so that the character is affected by gravity. It's not much right now. And then here's the cooldown method. So here's the boss behavior, some variables, monologue, coroutine, which is right here, just talks for 5 seconds, and he doesn't move while he's doing that. And then after that, it gets rid of the text, and it starts the boss moving side to side. Then I have the coroutine for fire, which is if it's the first phase, it does this. This is the only stuff I've coded in yet. Just basically it teleports to where you are on the X, teleports to your X position, fires, waits for a second, then teleports to your X position again, because you know you're supposed to like dodge it and stuff. The animation holder is basically what I use so that no matter where it is, it can do the different animations. It's kind of weird. And then here I have it go back to side. This is the what I call the big shot attack. It's a reference to Deltarune. I know it's not really a great one, but still, you know, good boss. Here's the it just kind of comes down at you. I'm not going to be able to show it off because I did make it so that doesn't work, but basically it's like double the size of the normal attack, and it's also half the speed. Then the player shot and the boss attack are very similar. They're both the same shape and stuff, but I made it so that this one is destroyed when you get to a certain point, like up here in like the like on a certain point of the y-axis, it gets destroyed so that I don't have like infinite bullets. But it will also get destroyed if it runs into the boss. And when it runs into the boss, you get experience points equal to your attack power times your the attack level, which is both of those are something I haven't quite implemented into the game yet, but they're right now they're just both set to 1 attack, and this one. Yeah, and then I have the boss attack just going down, and then it'll destroy itself when it gets to below a certain level. then here's the boss animation manager. I have some variables here, two of which I didn't end up needing. A lot of commented out code. Here's I am disabling the animator so that I can move the thing that I'm wanting to move, because when the animator is active I can't move it. Then I reactivate it and I set it back to side to side. Debug fire is just the fire mechanism here, and this just has it wait for a few seconds, 3 seconds. Okay. Oh, crud. Whoops. There we go. Okay. So now let's switch over to Unity. This is the hold on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So this is the game. Not too much to look at. Player. Huh? I don't want it to be moved. Okay. Player animate. Just holds the player so it can do the animations. Here's the player. Has some different stuff in the properties tab. Boss animate. Boss. Oh yeah, with the boss. Weapons type. This is just like for different phases there will be different bullet types, and like I've already shown you, let me just go ahead and show you the two that I have. I have the basic shot, and then I have the big shot. They look exactly the same here, but just take my word for it. This is like 2 times the size. Well, I guess the scale is the same, but it is 2 times the size, and they have different coding on them. Faster, slower. So yeah, let's show off the game itself. So the text on screen is not final, and I know finally is misspelled. A friend of mine pointed it out. So as you see, I can move around. Boss moves around. Also, you have a cooldown, but you'll also see that bullets kind of go with me. Oh, actually, I didn't notice that. They kind of zig and like they actually kind of. Oh, that's kind of cool. I never noticed that. So boss is about to teleport to my position, shoot me. I did not die like I thought I would. Yeah. Let me just. I'll stand super still. See if I get killed then. No. But I do get killed if I do this. Yeah. Actually, okay, I do actually know how to fix it now that I think about it. Hold on. Because something similar happened with the player shot. So if I just copy this here, and so I'm not normally going to do this kind of stuff like during my devlogs, just kind of like I know how to fix it, so I thought I would. So I believe I can get him to attack instantly by pressing Control. Yeah, and there we go. Now it's working. So this was my first devlog. Don't have too much to show off, and yet I somehow took about 10 minutes, so that's pretty cool. I'm glad I finally have this done. Like, this is just the first week's worth of work. Next week, just to kind of give you a taste, I'm planning to do all of this. So I'll make the boss phases, I'll make like a transition to the phases, I'll make it so you can upgrade stuff, and then I'll add the other 2 basic abilities, which you'll kind of see. So thank you anyone who's watching, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.